Extreme Tech Top 10 from around the world. Technological development is one of the signs of human evolution. Since man invented the wheel, we have made endless technological innovations and enhanced the standard of living. These discoveries are of advantage to the various sectors of industry. Examples of these include transport, medicine, information technology, IT, engineering, and environmental studies. Technology is our endeavor to implement the practical sciences in our environment for individual or common good. Each year, innovators develop new inventions that thrill the crowd as well as provide alternatives to modern problems. Before we go any further, please like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get new excellent updates only us can provide. Without turning this into a movie, here are the top 10 extreme technologies that will definitely make you feel like in the future. Number 10. Cell therapy and nanochip technology. Previously, researchers at Ohio State University have presented a portable technical gadget called tissue nanotransfection (TNT). According to them, their creation will serve to reinforce the race towards organ regeneration. Probably the hack that finally introduces legit anti-aging, forever young therapies. Dr. Chandan Sen, who is the primary researcher of the scientific report, demonstrated how it operates. To sum up, stamp the small sticker-like instrument on your arm, squish a jolt of electricity, it will start firing a ray of pre-programmed DNA code constellations. The momentum-driving satellite mega constellations is the aim of delivering high-speed internet to any corner of the Earth. Satellite mega constellations are the way to banish spotted Wi-Fi transmissions and cellular networks. Although allowing universal access for practically everyone on the Earth, these satellite mega constellations will also clutter space and drastically expand the amount of satellites in orbit very rapidly. Without a collection of international rules and regulations regulating how market leaders such as SpaceX, OneWeb, Amazon, and Telesat operate, this technical innovation could contribute to confusion. Number 8. Floating Gardens by Barcelona-based Smart Floating Farms, SFF. Food is such a big deal, with the UN estimating that the world population will grow to about 9+ billion by 2050. Food demand will eventually grow to around 70%. Then there is the not too little matter with climate change and millions of Greenland turning to deserts. There is light, so you need to dig in to really believe that. Sundrop Farms is now harvesting 17,000 tons of tomatoes from its high-tech farm situated in the center of the Australian desert. Forget the smart oating gardens of the Aztecs. There are boundary acres under construction, in the air and around the large rivers, streams, and seas. Forward-looking Innovations has already introduced concept proposals and laid the foundations for the most impressive algae technology yet in the form of solar-powered smart oating farms. There are lightweight modules measuring more than 200 meters by 350 meters, interconnected with other cluster modules, complete with testing centers and built-in walkways. SFF estimates that once finished, high-tech farms would be able to deliver more than 8,100 tons of vegetables and 1,700 tons of SH through the world's food grid. The land is strategically positioned for cutting food bags, carbon footprint transportation, and, of course, delivering sustainable food that satisfies human dietary needs. Number 7. 3D printing personalized food. Speaking of food and food recipes, think about going to a restaurant. Rather than the normal, "What are you going to have?" the waiter asks you, "How would you like your food printed?" And then you reply, "Let's see, the 3D printed pizza, please." While startups like BHEX have already tried this crazy technology and pulled some success out of it, a pair of Israel-based scientists have revealed 3D printed food at a different stage. Here's how it works. After years of study, researchers Oded Sosavyov and Ido Braslavsky found nanocellulose, a natural fiber that the human intestine may quickly absorb. They expect to add selected proteins, enzymes, minerals, supplements, carbs, and fats to cartridges containing their nanocellulose content. Nanocellulose often produces 0 calories, which is great news for losing weight managers and maybe smashing the weight loss drug manufacturers. If they haven't yet leapt on it, currently their 3D food printing technology just extends to dough, but they promise to broaden the range range of food you can produce using their futuristic technology. Number 6. Calorie Scanner. And speaking of calories, consumer electronics manufacturer Panasonic has come out with a great engineering gadget to help you find out how much harm this section of the buffalo wings is going to build up on your waistline and blood tunnels. But there are hundreds of calorie scanners out there. What's unique about it? In contrast to the existing technology, which requires between 60 and 120 seconds, Calorico detects calories within 10 seconds. It optimizes patented infrared technologies to calculate the nutritious quality of a meal until you can fold it down or dunk it in a bin. This also made it easier to improve precision rate by up to 20% relative to the previous tech calorie count. Number 5. Gene Therapy 2.0. Nowadays, for a colossal $1,000, you will get your whole genome sequence in an absolutely insane hospital. In just a couple months, you'll be free to head to a standard hospital and get your sequence for just $100, and down to less than $20 by 2022. Why might you be involved in this? Here's the reason. With advances in genome sequencing and engineering, researchers have come up with nanotechnology based on nanosensors that can diagnose cancer cells before they become a concern. These ultra-smart miniature machines, 100,000 times thinner than a single human hair, will be integrated into human blood systems via syringes. They will then crawl around the system and use a pre-programmed algorithm to distinguish cancer tumors from the enzymes that cause them. That way, the battle is fought before it starts. Number 4. 3D printed blood vessels. Researchers have ensured how to exploit bioprinting technologies to create body organs and reduce the need for human-to-human organ transplantation, making it less sacrificial to save lives. This is a giant jump into the creation of usable living human tissue. Here's how it works. In a new analysis reported in Biomicroeutics, the international team discusses how various sections of the 3D printed jigsaw mesh together to print blood vessels for a 3D printed vascularized liver tissue. They use gel-based ink to print out the empty channels that became vessels. If the vessels are placed, the ink is washed away. But the 3D collection is insufficient without lining the endothelial cells that human blood vessels have on the innermost layer, which have a defensive shield against harmful chemicals and infectants. They use human endothelial cells or main cells to build up a semi-permeable substrate. Coupled with other nanotechnology systems under progress, this ensures that clinicians will, in the immediate future, prescribe medications directly to infected tissues, analyze how drugs absorb into the liver, and take informed action without ever needing to carry out detailed experiments on patients, which also depend on trial and error research. Now, this is a lot closer to a home run than thinking about performing human head transplants, isn't it? Number 3. Orb Sleep Complex. The Sleep Foundation reveals creepy statistics, alarming incidents of more people skipping on rejuvenating downtimes asleep. The key factors of sleepless nights are anxiety, devices, and, well, lack of sleep. Orb Sleep Complex is a $50 capsule that incorporates various vitamins to improve consumer sleep, fall asleep more easily, and remain asleep. The business appears to have invented the 2-in-1 time-release delivery method for multivitamins. The key role of the mechanism is to unleash the rainbow of soothing essential oils, including B12 vitamins and 5-HTP, through your blood system when it's time to knock it, and all the way before it's time to grow and shine. Orb claims that this is only one of a number of creative vitamins and distribution methods, adding that they have a variety of tailor-made options, including cardiac well-being and emotional clarity vitamins on the run. But through Orb is counting on creativity and multivitamins, the Knox Smart Sleep Light comes with it. Unlike related technologies, you will get up come morning. It lights up a bevy of colors suggestive of the early morning sunshine before you are fully awake. There are a lot of keys too, so you can tinker with the settings and have a completely customized sleep experience every time, ideally. Now you can dump your dicky abrupt alarm clock for a more relaxing technology that is supposed to ease you into new work-life habits, particularly helpful on Monday mornings. Number 2. Out with fingerprints, in with EARPRINT. Fingerprint scanners are increasingly getting old news, particularly after Michigan State University researchers have shown how simple it is to hack your fingerprint-protected device. Even so, evidently the geometry of your ear is so peculiar that you may get an EARPRINT protect your device from other people attempting to log in. You'd have to add the Descartes Biometrics Ergo app to your mobile phone and then generate it. Follow up by raising the device to your head and pushing the touch screen against your ear. The software is going to pop a vibration in your ear. The echo that scrambles back is affected by your ear's special geometry, supposedly as unique as your fingerprint. The Ergo suite will capture this sound and archive it in its biometric database for future usage. You don't require some additional machinery to pull this off, and they're claiming that the app saves up to 10 scans of your ear just in case. In China, through Face++ is creating significant damage to the groundbreaking face recognition technology that is currently operating. If a person is authenticated and submitted their face scan to the device, they can utilize their face to obtain restricted access into structures, authorize e-payments, and trace offenders. Although it's sort of weird to see your face on several displays on the move, this is an undisputedly remarkable gaming software. Number 1. Breathalyzer cars are real. Towards the end of last year, the U.S. National Highway Safety Administration introduced a system that could be built into an automotive computer with the potential to sniff if the driver is too intoxicated to drive safely. The program may even be attached to the steering wheel and check the blood owing beneath the driver's fingertips to detect how much alcohol they have in their blood. If the machine had thought the driver was too intoxicated to operate, it might shut down the vehicle's system. Sorry, no one's going anywhere with you when driving under influence, pal. Now, the carmaker's seat just incorporated the software into their newest family hatchback, Leon Cristobal. The driver must undergo the examination with the breathalyzer before the vehicle can be bolted off. It's not escaped. There's a monitor on the dash that utilizes facial recognition technology that tracks the face of the test taker, but you won't have a sober rider to take the test on your behalf. That's sort of everything. Change is the only real constant is technology. So now that you already know top 10 technologies around the world, what do you think? Are they cool enough to be on your wish list? What's your opinion? Share your thoughts down below. If you're a true top 10 lover, stay tuned to our channel as the next top 10 video is starting. Do not forget to hit the like button below and click subscribe for more amazing videos.